Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is going to be my first video over the Dark Matter series that I'll be doing in Cold War, and today we're specifically talking about how to get diamond ARs as fast and as efficiently as possible. Alright guys, first quick little tip I have for you before we jump into these camos. What I like to do is I like to jump into a couple games of Dirty Bomb just to level my gun up that much faster so I can unlock attachments, and so when I'm going for these camos it's just that little bit easier for me. Going into the camos, the first one we have here is the spray category, and this one's pretty simple, self-explanatory. It's just 300 eliminations, and you'll get this just playing the game normally. Alright, next one's up is stripes. The stripes category is 100 headshot medals. For this, I recommend playing hardcore, since most guns are one shot, one kills, and headshots will just be that much faster, and you'll get more per game. Alright, moving on, next is going to be the classic category, and this one is 5 kills without dying 20 times. It seems pretty simple, but can get kind of annoying when you're dying off like a 3 or a 4 streak. So a few tips I have for this one is to play domination, sit around the B flag, or cut off a couple lanes in the map for like high traffic areas. And once you get about 2 or 3 kills, just to play a little bit slower, a little bit smarter, and so you can finish off the 5th kill to help this challenge go by quicker. Alright, up next is geometric. This one is going to be the 50 long shot medals. This one's also super easy. The only thing I can recommend on this one is to put on a 2-time sight, play on like bigger maps, and just get kills. Play hardcore again for this because, like I said, it's a 1 shot 1 kill, so you don't have to worry about staying on target while you're playing core. They might be just a little bit harder, especially if your aim's not the best. So hardcore 2 times, you'll get this no problem. Alright, up next we got a little bit more interesting camo here. So this one's Flora, and this one is the 75 detected, stunned, or blind by your score streaks, equipment, or field upgrades in multiplayer. So for this one in particular, I played core just because your mini map doesn't go away like it does in hardcore. So this one you can use the field mic, a couple stuns, and you're gonna want to run UAVs, counter UAVs, and kind of any other score streak you want after that. But those particular things will help you get this really fast. Alright, along with the Flora camo, this is the class setup that I like to use. It helped me out super well, so I'm sure it will help you out. For this one, I like to run Gearhead, which reduces the cooldown time for the field mic, and it also allows you to hold up to 2 of them. So it's really useful playing domination, and you can sit it around their spawn area or like their spawn building. You just want to hide it in a corner so it doesn't get shot down as fast, and then you just sit mid-map, and then as soon as they walk into that radius, just kill them, and you should get these pretty simple. But a third perk that I like to run that I don't see a lot of people talking about is a Spycraft perk. So this right here, essentially it makes you immune to counter UAVs. So I don't know about y'all, but when I've been playing domination or Nuketown, there's a UAV and counter UAV every like 10 seconds. So running this, as someone pops a counter, right, and you have a UAV active, it's not going to affect you, and those will still count towards your camo grind. So that's always the good thing to run to get this as efficient, as fast as possible. Alright, moving on to the science camo. This one right here is by far the worst camo in the entire game, just because the sheer fact of you cannot control the outcome of the enemy. So all these other camos that you can control by yourself, you can get long shots, headshots, double kills, stuff like that. But this one is completely dependent on the enemy. And so you can't control how fast you get it, in a sense of you're not always going to have an enemy head glitching. Just a few tips I can give you on this camo just to knock it out as quick as possible, even though it's such a grind, is to play a smaller map like Nuketown. If you're watching this and Nuketown is still active, you're messing up if you're not playing that. You can sit top house and just pre-aim the other corners. Hardcore is super simple for this because it's a 1-shot headshot regardless of any gun, and you can just get that and knock it out quick. For other maps, you're just gonna have to find depending on what the lobby that you're in, on where they like to go and what head glitches they use, find a nice little counter spot, and you just want to sit there and just beam them off that head glitch, man. That's the quickest way possible. I've heard wall banging also helps. I haven't actually tested it myself, But if you do know that, please leave that in the comments below. Help somebody out. Wall banging may be a thing for this one. Alright, last but not least, we got the psychedelic category. This one is to kill 2 or more enemies rapidly 25 times. So essentially 50 kills. So it goes by pretty fast if you just play your game, right? You just want to play your normal game, whether it's playing a little slow or playing aggressive, you will get the double kills, right? It's super easy. So you can knock this one out super fast. Just stay on the grind on this one. I actually unlocked this while going for the science camo and the cover kills, because this one just took me the longest. Alright guys, that's all the camo categories you need to unlock gold ARs, and you need every AR gold to unlock diamond, and so forth and so on for each gun in the game so you can unlock dark matter. I'm also going to be leaving timestamps in the descriptions for each camo category, and towards the end of the video I'm going to have a few more tips and tricks how to unlock these camos more efficiently for you. I'll be putting in some free-for-all gameplay with the QBZ with the diamond camo on so you can see how it looks while in the game. Honestly, it's one of my favorite camos, and if you have a favorite gun, I recommend getting this camo unlocked because the aesthetics it gives off is just mind-blowing. It looks amazing. I recommend it. 10 out of 10. Alright, with that being said, I'm going to roll the gameplay now, so feel free to watch that, and then make sure you stay tuned for the tips and tricks towards the end of the video. Alright, just a few more tips and tricks on how to get these camos quicker. One for me would be to always level your gun up before you actually start going for these camos. So you already unlocked some of these attachments just to make that gun better. So when you're going for these kills, you're not struggling. Another tip would be to finish the game after you get the camo unlocked. So if you're grinding for these camos and you unlock a few of them, to finish that game through, you can back out, but the way this game is sometimes it doesn't save the camos. So what I like to do is after a camo is unlocked, say that you finally got gold, right? You got the gold camo and you back out of the game once you see the notification pop up. What I like to do to ensure that that camo stays there is to play a quick game like free for all or something just to lock that thing in, because there's an issue to where when you get camos unlocked, you back out and say you turn your console off or something, the camo doesn't save, so you have to go back and then unlock that again, and it's not fun, especially if you're doing the science camo where you're doing cover shots. Sometimes I've had it to where I've unlocked the 50 of them and then I come back, I didn't finish a game, and now I had like 12 more to do. It's super annoying, so make sure that you do that so you're not setting yourself back. Alright, that's gonna pretty much do it for this video. Right now I'm working on the knife gold, and I'm gonna try to get the M79 gold, which I've heard that one is probably the worst in the game. Besides the other launchers, it's probably tied with them. So if you really like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Comment down below which guns that you have gold already, or which guns you would like to see me work on next. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure to do that, because I'll be doing another video next week on which guns that I got diamond, and just tips and tricks on how to get that as fast as possible. This will be a whole series long, so make sure, if you don't want to miss that, and if you need tips and tricks, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next video.